Hey guys, we're in Auburn, Nebraska. We drove down to take Jeremy to the fair, and we saw this old, it's like an old gas station set up out here. I thought I would show y'all. They've got some old pumps and a classic Mustang. Looks like about a 65 or 66. I brought my old truck out today. I don't drive it very often. I brought this from Mississippi. It's a Southern truck. There's no rust on it. I don't put a lot of miles on it. It's got 67,000 miles on it. I bought it from a man down there that his father bought it new, and he quit running on him. His dad had passed away, and I bought it with the intention of putting an engine in it. And I ended up just putting a distributor in it. I didn't really intend on filming it today, so I've got the seats covered. There's the dash. Read out. I found this on Facebook Marketplace, and I used to be a real estate agent. I quit to take care of my father when he became sick, and I didn't have the cash. I knew this truck would go quick, and I didn't have the cash to get it. He had just enough to buy it, and he gave me the money to get it. I went and I brought it home. I got it running that evening, put a distributor in it, and it fixed the problem. The only issue it has is the trim is coming off right there on the door. I need to glue the trim back on it. But anyway, I told him I would get the money out of the bank, and I think I borrowed about $800 from him. I said, I'll get the money and give it back to you. And he said, buddy, don't worry about it. He said, just keep it. So he passed a couple of months later. And this is the last thing that my dad ever purchased for me. So, needless to say, definitely could never part with it. He was a firefighter in Memphis, Tennessee for 25 years. And he had this identical machine at the fire department. I haven't seen one since, but it was always a special thing to go up there, and he would let me put the money in the machine and get a drink out. But they have a very cool collection up here. There's the old gas pumps. And over here, I've got the really old gas pumps. Yep. This is, I did a video on a little town, Julian, Nebraska, and, or is it, I think it's Julian, Nebraska. They had some restored gas pumps like this. You just fill it up until it's to the gallon that you purchased, and then they'd open a valve and it'd run down into your gas tank. Well, let's look at this Mustang here. This looks like a 66 or maybe a 65 to me. I know they were very similar. Yeah, this one's in very good shape. Especially being up here in the Midwest, most of these are rusted out. I bought one 67 with high hopes of restoring it, and I mean, once I got it home and got into it, it would have been cheaper to drive across the country and buy one from Arizona or somewhere. Wow. Look at that. It's got the add-on air right there. This car is very, very good shape. Got the deluxe door panels. And they've got a store over here. It says open, but you know, it's not. There's a number that you can call and get in. Looks like quite an enthusiast. He's got old gas pumps in here. You can see he's got a license plate collection. I see this one right here, 1945, Nebraska. And 50s. Looks like he's got quite a few of them. 45, 47, 49. That old wooden spoke wheel. And then there's another gas pump. Alright, well, you know, this is a nice little town. I'm thinking I might come down here and do a video on it. They have a little, looks like little general store mock-up. I think they just use this for storage. You know, these little small towns are really the best if you have kids and they want to ride a lot of rides. You get them out of the big towns and they can just have a lot more fun. There's an old wringer washer he's got sitting out here. And the front end, maybe to this car right here. Alright guys, well, I just wanted to take a minute and show you this neat place here on the side of the road while I was down this way. Yeah, they're out with the classic cars today. There's an old Corvette right there. Oh yeah, and there's a view of Main Street right there, that old building. I saw this out driving around earlier. They came up and parked at the fair here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat, isn't it? What do you think, Faith? That old enough car?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Yep, and what's neat is it's driving, running and driving. Well, I was driving around Auburn a little bit and I saw this one and I couldn't resist. This is a 72 Chevy Monte Carlo. Dealership has it sitting out front. Needs a good cleaning, looks like. It's just got a lot of dirt on it just from sitting out here. They're asking $30,000 for it. Well guys, if you're in the market for a Monte Carlo, this one looks pretty good. Two-door. That's a pretty sharp car. Had a neighbor of mine that restored one of these over many years. His is a convertible. And nobody thought he'd ever get it done, but years of perseverance, he did. Looks pretty solid. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with these cars. I was always a Ford kid growing up because my dad was. And I had a neighbor that was as well. So between him and my dad, it kind of pulled me that direction. Doors are locked, but there's the inside. So much dirt on this car from sitting out on the highway. There's the main road right there. And then it's all crops and cornfields out around town. Well, maybe somebody will see this and come buy it. All right, we're gonna have to get back up to the fair. Well, it's been a fun day down here in Auburn, Nebraska. Kids are playing at the fair. Got them wristbands to ride all day. We're gonna finish out the day by getting some good Mexican food. If you like what we're doing, please hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.